Hi, Michael Seltzer from the Biftheque. What we have here is a whole side of beef. Two first pieces are the front, the last two pieces are the hind. This animal was graded AAA by the grader, and you can judge from yourself whether you think this animal has enough marble. The first piece here is the front of the beef. What we have here is the leg of the animal, or the shank. Here we have the brisket point, or the brisket. Here we have the chuck, and here we have the shoulder. Okay? Here we have the rib section of the beef. So when you have rib steaks, rib roast, or a Spencer roll, or a ribeye, you're basically getting this piece of the animal. Very important that you look for youth when you're buying meat. And the only way to see the youth is when you buy a whole side. But if you look here, you see the porous red, you see the white caps, which signifies youth in an animal. Here you have the skirt steak. Here you have the plate, which in the US they use for corned beef, or it could be used for beef trimmings. Here we have the back half of the animal, or the short hip. Here you have the inside round, the outside round, the sirloin tip, and the eye of the round, all in this piece of meat, and this is the back shank. Here we have the loin, or long loin. This piece of meat is a strip loin, could be a T-bone, could be a Kansas, could be any of those things. So you take this off, you have a strip loin. This is the filet mignon back here. This piece of meat is the most tender piece of meat in the animal. The animal never moves. This muscle never moves on the animal. That's why it's always tender. So here you would either take off the filet mignon, and then you would have a strip, or you would leave on the filet mignon and you would cut it as a short loin, and then it would be a porterhouse. From here it would be a T-bone, and here it would be a bone-in strip. Back here you have a Boston roast, and or a top butt, whatever you want to call it, which is this piece of meat back here.